As you shop for supplies in the sinking market, your hand instinctively goes for your purse at your waist. It's gone. You quickly scan the crowd and see a small vermling darting away from you, heading directly toward a sewer grating. So we can give chase, no one steals from you and gets away from it. Or take a clear shot with him with a bow before he disappears into the grating. I know that the scoundrel could probably take this shot. Let's just give chase. And we lose 5 gold each. Ouch. I'm glad I just went to the market and I just went to the blessings store. So we'll be fine. They disappeared and they take our money. Hello friends, welcome back for some more Cult of Lovecraft. So as I was just suggesting, I went to the Temple of the Great Oak. We blessed the Red Guard, Tiog, and also Lavinia Watley. And then I spent some money for Derby at the Merchant, which is going to be the throwing hammer. Since she has some ranged attacks, we can put this to use. It's just a single use stun for one of your ranged attacks. That should be pretty helpful. And then I've also given some invisibility for Keziah Mason. And that's about it. Yes. Okay. So onto the world map. What we're going to be doing today is the Inox Encampment. Make an example of the Inox who crossed Jexura in the Dagger Forest. This is a core quest. We need to kill a number of enemies equal to 5 times the number of mercenaries. 5 times 4 is 20. We're going to be seeing Inox archers, Inox guards, and Inox shaman. There is a treasure chest here. Maybe we'll find it. And some rewards, of course, as always. I don't think I'm going to be doing any changes. No, everyone has seen a level so far, if I remember. Just going to quickly make sure I do remember. And I think you've actually... No, okay. She might be hitting that level today. Because, as we've seen, she is a beast with experience. Okay. Well, let's hit the road. Heading down the main road, you see an odd-looking wagon in front of you. It is covered in metal bars and a number of ragged men in chains walking behind it. On the other side of the wagon, you see city guards on horseback, keeping a watchful eye on everything. You get closer and one of the guards calls out to you, "Keep your distance, we're transporting dangerous criminals." A moment later, one of the prisoners in the back slips out of his manacles and begins to sprint full speed into the tall grass. Well, they're criminals, so we will help them catch the escaping man and gain 1 reputation out of it. Good. I like increasing a reputation randomly. So it seems we're going to be making a name for our company as the good guys.
So this merchant wants to make an example of some caravan raiders. Yeah, seems reasonable enough. For the right amount of money, almost anything can be made reasonable. You enter the Dagger Forest and begin to track down the encampment using Jexura's crude map. It is well hidden, but following the signs outlined on the parchment, you find a dense cluster of huts in a small clearing of the forest. All that's left is to head in and make that requested example.
Okay. So I hope we can do that. Closer, kill the last monster, or Insomniac, suffer from an attack the same round you long rest. That seems like something you can do. Hoarder, loot 5 or more loot piles. Or layabout, 7 or fewer experience. 2 perk points for something like that. I want to take a look. She needs only 1. But if we can get this one and then start working on the next one, that could be good. It just doesn't seem like something that Derby is interested in. We want to be going for that loot. and less experience. I mean, I feel like we could probably go for it. Let's try it out. Hothead. Perform 2 actions with burn icons before the first rest, or kill a monster and loot the money token it drops in the same turn. I mean, Hothead probably, but not before the first rest. We can try Mugger. Purist, use no items. Or Dynamo, kill a monster during the scenario. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I definitely want to be using her items in this case. So, I do want to make sure I know what the... Is it possible to even see here? No, it's not. And that's unfortunate. I wanted to see what my goals were. My personal quests. One more thing before we jump in. As I blessed both Tiag and Watley, we gained some prosperity for the town, for Gloomhaven. Alright, let's enter the dungeon. Round 1. What do we have here? Inox Encampment. The spawner will deactivate once the door next to it is open. Back here. Right. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. So there's a spawner back here. They're coming through this door. This is probably like the leader's hut or something. They're piling through here. If we open this door, then they stop spawning. We have 11 enemies on the map at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4 normal archers. The elite shaman. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal Inox guards. Wonderful. There are a whole bunch of doorways. So there's one back here, 2 on this side, sorry, and then 2 on this side, and then the bigger room back here. The chest, I believe, is in this room, in this last one, so we do want to open it, but I don't know how many enemies are back here, and if we open it, I mean, we're not going to be able to, but if we, let's say, open it now, and there's only 2 back there, then we're going to have to start opening some other doors, which is fine. We have to kill 20 enemies anyway. Yeah, but there's 11 here. We'll probably be seeing, I don't know, we'll probably be seeing 1 every turn. Is that what's going to be? It says 1 Inox guard is coming in. Okay. Okay, well, let's see what we can do at least here in round 1. We'll be starting off with Watley. At 15, Signs of the Void. Let's put some shield onto our good friend Tiag here. He's going to be moving up and taking a lot of damage, so let's make sure that he doesn't take a lot of damage. And then Close of the Abyss, let's start moving them around him so that they're focusing on him and not us. Then at 16, Swift Strength for Tiag. Move 2, gain another shield, and Barbaric Instincts, another shield. So that'll be 3 shield. He's going to pull someone closer to him, and then everyone will deal some, or suffer a damage, bringing in fire. It's not much, you know, he's going to maybe do 1 damage to maybe 3 of the enemies, and then have 3 shield. That's the important part. 26, Flashing Burst to bring in light for the next round as well, and an attack of 3 at range 3, also bringing in the Mystic Ally as quick as possible. Then at 86, we'll see where we want to fall with Derby, Single Out, and Smoke, nope, not Smoke Bomb, Special Mixture. Move 3, Poison, and then Single Out for an attack of 5, make it 6, as long as they're adjacent to an enemy, an ally, sorry. We can figure out if we want to go invisible, maybe use the Eagle Eye Goggles. There's a lot of other options we can do here, so that's what we're going to do. I'm thinking of bringing him here and Tiag here, and then moving them closer to him so that they eventually get to him. I'm still not sure what to do with this one and this one yet, but I guess 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can't reach that far with Close to the Abyss. It's a range 3, so 1, 2, 3. We can only reach these two and these two, so we'll move this one a little bit closer, and maybe this one further. We'll just see. Okay, that's not bad at all. That's not bad if they even get in range. This one means that he's going to be moving closer, but I don't think he's going to get to us anyway. They have to get around this. It doesn't... Yeah, yeah, okay. But the good thing about him moving up that far and still not doing anything, which is pretty nice of him, means that we can manipulate him around here and maybe take him out quickly so he doesn't end up cursing us or disarming. I think shamans can disarm in certain abilities, and then there's also healing. Healing is the number one fear there. So anyway, let's start moving them around. I'm thinking I'd like to put them as around him. Like if he's going to end here, I'd like them all to be around him as much as possible. But how far are they going to move? 1 and then 1, 2, 3. So even them, these archers back here are not going to be in range, which is good. So we want them, let's see here. If I put Tiag here, then we can move this one here. This one can take that place. Then he can pull that one in, and then we're going to be dealing 1 damage against 3 of them. We're not going to be able to move this one. This one can move in, and then we can move the... I think that's what we'll do. Let's put him in the center, and then we'll start moving them into that. It's just 1 by 1. Okay. In this case, I'll put this one here. Yeah. That way when I put him up here, we can pull maybe this one up. I want to get a good surround for him. He'll only take damage if they pull a plus anything, a +1 or a +2. The ×2 is going to be a 0, and their attack of 3 means they're not going to be able to get through it anyway. So move up to here. Great. And stamina potion. This one's for the round, so we can't get it back unless I cancel it with Signs of the Void. It's not showing up as up here, which is strange, but okay. Okay, but we could get this one back. I don't think I really need to. They're all going to fall into place pretty easily. So it's your turn now. We're not even going to move. Although, moving up here and then starting to... But I don't think I need to do that. We could move up to here, and then they will all swarm here, but I do want to stay where we are. Skip that movement, we'll get that. This way, yeah, they're all going to swarm him, but that's going to be a good thing in the next round. Now, who do we want to pull in? This one, or this one, or this one, I guess. We have those 3. I'll just pull this one in. Yeah. And that will deal some damage. And we have 3 shield for these attacks, which is great. Okay. The Mystic Ally, we'll want to put that right here. This is now range 2, so it will have a range 2 and be able to move up anyway, but having it on this side might be good anyway for the elite shaman, so that once we do get this side finished, it will start attacking that if it survives that long. And then I'll make an attack, maybe, let's see, maybe against this one? I'm thinking of which one I could potentially take out. 1, 2, yeah, we could move up with Derby to kill this one, for instance. So let's go for that one. Great. I don't think I need anything else. The stamina potion could be helpful, but 1, 2, 3 turns, and then we'll take a rest, so we don't need to do that. They're all going to move up just the one. Now those magma waders, these are hazardous terrain. I know it's not magma, but we could use those here to heal her. Off to a good start. Good. I'm glad they pulled that. Oh no! Well, that is a huge bummer. Oh, that angers me. Okay, well, then I guess we're gonna plug this gap here and poison this one and maybe just make the attack against this one. Oh, that really angers me. I should have known it was one away from that it needs to move 2 to get to this hex. I guess what I want to do is maybe plug this so that she's in that instead. I guess. Let's poison that one and we'll just make the attack against this one. Major, major bummer. There, well, one down. And stamina potion, I don't think I'm going to need any of that. Let's go to round 2. What a bummer. That was painful. It would have been nice if it didn't kill it, but okay. Anyway, going at 10, Tiag, Shield of the Desert. Realized the one ability that I wanted to do, I don't have anymore, and that was to make the attack against everyone standing around him. Yeah. So we'll go Shield of the Desert. It's an attack of 4 because we have light. We'll be able to push. I don't think I'm going to do it. We'll see what they're doing, of course, and we'll be able to attack 2 of them. Okay, that's better than nothing. And Blinding Sickle, again, will just... everyone will suffer some damage and loot. This means he has no shield unless, of course, he does have the hide armor and the heater shield. So we'll be able to put those to use, maybe. I'm hoping not. And then at 11, Derby, open wound, attack of 4, wounding them. We're going to attack this one here with Sinister Opportunity. We'll be able to move and push him, move him over to this hex. And then we'll be able to make that attack. Then 67, Lure of the Void for a disarm. Master Influence to bless and poison another enemy. If this one's still alive, I'm pretty sure it will still be alive. And then 69, Fire Orbs, bringing in that fire, making an attack against a bunch of them, 3 of them. And Reviving Ether for getting into position. Okay, an attack of 3, going really early. 1, 2, 3, and immobilizing him. He's going to be there anyway and going really early, so that doesn't really matter. In this case, we will push. Let's push a couple away so that we're not getting any of those attacks. And then what? The Inox archers aren't moving, and it's a range of 3, so we won't have to worry about those. Well, I'll take that. The hide armor, yep. Receive 0 damage, okay. So we'll do this first. Because I'm going to be pushing them away anyway, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have made the attack first. I don't think I'm going to be pulling anything that's going to be able to kill them. I guess I could pull a ×2. Yeah, I could. Alright. We'll do both of those. And let's make the attacks against these two, I think. Yeah. Okay. So... let's see. I don't have any, like, AoE attacks. Otherwise, I could push here and then make some good attacks against that. But I don't think that's really going to be... I mean, we could just do it, but I'd like to spread them out a little bit. So they're not going to be able to move and attack them. We're just going to be getting a couple attacks here. Well, we'll probably get this attack too, won't we? Yeah, we will. 1, 2, 3. I think I want to move around, but I'd have to stand here in order to put it there. Or I just leave it behind and then just walk over here to make an attack against this one. And that one isn't going to be doing anything this round. I could use my boots to jump way over here. I don't think I really like that idea. Maybe what I'll do is that I'll jump over to here. I'll make the attack against this one. That way this one won't be attacking her. Now it is unfortunate that, yeah, we're not going to skip that ability. That means for her turn later, we won't be putting that poison out on the bottom ability, but so be it. I think we'll skip out on the Eagle Eye Goggles. Go for it. Okay. We're not pulling too many good modifiers this time around. That just means good modifiers are on their way, right? Start chewing through our gear. Oh, that's right. Way back there. So another guard is coming through. That means so there can only be 6 of these on the board at once. So if we don't kill them, then they don't spawn in, and maybe we can focus on them instead. The problem, of course, is they're right in front of us, so we need to be killing them in order to save ourselves. Okay. Well, I mean, blessing one of these two. We still have 2 here. We don't have any for you. Maybe we want to give one to Kazaya because of her upcoming attack. I mean, we don't really have big hitters over here, so a ×2 on something like this. So let's give that to her. Give you that poison. And then let's disarm this one and then move it towards so that it's not coming back here. We don't have to worry about initiative. And it's disarmed, so we don't have to worry about its attack anyway. Okay. Now, maybe we want to bring Lure of the Void back in so we can help out. This is a bit worrying here. He's poisoned, and we need to get rid of the... well, we have to get rid of the poison, and then we have to heal him for quite a bit. But Close to the Abyss would be a good thing to use to get rid of that poison, right? So maybe I bring Close of the Abyss back now, heal him, get rid of the poison, and then find a way to heal him again. Maybe not in the same round, but we could use Black Boon to redo that, like a heal of 5. And in this case, we have 2, 4, 6, 7, so it's an odd number. Let's do that now. I want to remove that poison, and this will be a good way to remove the poison. It means we have to go really early, and then we have to follow up quickly with him so that he can heal up. And he's got a way to heal up too, so we have healing sands. Okay. Now it's your turn, and they all have armor, and I can only reach 2 from where I stand at the moment. Maybe what I do is jump up to here and go invisible, and then I can make the attacks against these 3, so that we have some damage going against the, what's this? Why can't I see it? The elite shaman. Another idea could be 1, 2, 3, 4 to make attacks against this backside here. Potentially killing this one, dealing some good damage against these 2. That actually sounds like a really good idea. That sounds like a good idea. So let's jump back here. And I'll make the attack against these 3. This one I don't have to worry about right now. It'd be nice if I could kill off 1 or maybe 2 of them. I'm not holding my breath, of course, but with the Eagle Eye Goggles, we can surely do some good work. Now, do I want to go invisible? I guess we'll see what my choices are after. Yeah, these are terrible. Pull a couple +1s, but honestly, we've got... I've pulled 1 +1 for her. She's only made 1 attack, I guess. And then for him, I've pulled a -1. I guess I've pulled a ×2 somewhere. Why? -1 and a 0. Okay, I see it. So we're not pulling good modifiers. But I did pull my ×0 in this one, so I'm glad I didn't get that. All right. Okay. Going invisible... Maybe, but I'm still behind Tiog for a potential attack from this one. So I think I'm okay. Stamina potion will hold off. Okay. Round 3, there comes another one. Of course, they could all just stay back here for now, but you see, we're going to be receiving a normal guard every round. So if they don't go early, or if they don't move, then they're just going to be staying back here piling up until they reach their maximum. And then, you know, as we've gotten rid of all of this cluster up here and the shaman, and then start working on that, maybe we'll be seeing close to 20 anyway, and jump into this last room to pick up the chest before we end the scenario. That's my plan. That's kind of my plan. Of course, they could get a bunch of movement and run up here and be a nuisance before that plan, before I can follow through with that plan. But we'll see. I mean, we're getting through this. We've got 1 health here. We have 4 there and 5 here. This one's disarmed and poisoned. We have, you know, some problems back here if they do get some more movement. Let's hope for the best, though. Round 3. So we'll start off with Kazaya at 7. Monobolt for the attack 3 at range 3. That's going to be against this guy. Let's just take him out. We have that. If I pull something good, then we can use Dynamo, get Dynamo. So that would be, I guess I would want to pull a ×2 or a +2. Not good chances, but we can maybe get lucky. And then ride the wind just to move away. I don't want to be out here by herself. 12. We're going to use Smoke Bomb for the pull. I want to pull this one into this hex now. Just, we'll get there, but it's out of the way. He's going to be fine back here. And Swift Bow for an attack 3 at range 4. That can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Any one of these 3, in which case I can use Eagle Eye Goggles or the Throwing Hammer. I guess this one will be, I hope, dead. And then we will be hoping to kill or stun one of these 2. Alright. 21, as early as she could go with Give and Take. Don't think I'll be using the bottom ability, just maybe a default 2 move. Closely the best to get rid of that poison, so that at 29 he can Healing Sands himself, heal 4, and Blade Dance, maybe. They will all suffer a couple damage. I'm not sure if I don't think I'm gonna do it, but it could be a couple damage. It might be enough to maybe kill off one more of them. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but it could be helpful. We'll see where everybody is standing, of course, and they're going late. This is all good. Perfect. They're all going late. This is a move 2 with a range 2, so 1, 2 with a range 2. Nope, okay. 2, and then 1, 2, range 2. So we still won't see any attacks from the archers, but they're getting closer. The Inox guards are going to want to make range attacks. Alright, so they're not going to be moving adjacent to them. They're going to be moving away. And then move 2, heal 1, range 1, target all adjacent allies, and then bless himself. Yuck. Yuck. But he's going to move 2. So he's going to be standing up here, which means we can really force target him in the next round. Okay. Well, let's make this attack with ice. Yep. Right here. And hope for the best. Oh, we got the best. We got the best. That's Dynamo right there. Perfect. Perfect. Maybe she wants to go pick up some loot because of that. I think that sounds like a good idea. So I think I want to make sure that this one's stunned now. Yeah. But even if it pulls the ×2, it's just going to be a... it won't be enough to kill her. No. Okay. Go for it. Scoundrel's turn. We will pull this over toward us. Because it's disarmed, you know, we don't have to worry about it, but that poison's going to go really well with flanking strike next round. And in this case, maybe we just go for this with an Eagle Eye Goggles. But that means I need to pull a +2, a ×2, or the ×2. Or do I just go for this one and maybe... I don't have a way of killing this one if I don't, so... I think what I'll do is I'll skip the Eagle Eye Goggles and just take it. It does mean she's going to get hit, but as I said before, even if it pulls ×2, it's not going to be enough to kill her. I'm just afraid of the next coming round, or rounds, if they start hitting 2 enemies and she can't get away fast enough. But let's just go for a normal attack here. I'm not going to use any of this. I feel safe at the moment. Okay. Maybe that was a poor choice. Okay. And Stamina Potion, I mean, maybe it's a good idea to just bring Swift Bow right back. But I do have this Thief's Knack, which goes really well with quick hands, move to attack 2 and then attack 3. Then flanking strike for that next round. So maybe I don't want that. Maybe I want something else, like a special mixture, or I mean, single out would be a good thing to get working on, because they will eventually be spreading out. You know, we've got this one these two are not adjacent to each other. These are adjacent, this one's not. So if we can start focusing on the ones that aren't adjacent to each other, single out would help out quite a bit. And you're probably going to be hearing my baby now, so she's awake and a bit cranky. All right. So, yeah, do we want to bring in... Maybe I just bring in single out and think about it. But Swift Bow could be another good option just in case. You know, actually, I just talked myself into it. We're going to take Swift Bow. Because in this case, what I can do is make... If this one's still alive in the next round after we do like flanking strike, or maybe I just do flanking strike and this. But I was thinking Swift Bow and Thief's Knack are good too if this one's still alive. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's finally heal that poison off. We'll bless him in the same time. That's good. It would have been good if I, found a way to poison somebody else, but that would have been the top ability of give and take. And in this case, I think I want to move away. We'll move back here. Yep. Okay. So we'll heal up. We're not getting a lot of attacks here anyway. It's going to be 2 attack 3s. But again, maybe it's worth doing this to jump. Maybe what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it would be 2 damage here, 2 damage here. You're dead, and then this one has to move up a little bit. Or does it? No, it's a range 2. Yeah, so it'd have to move up a little bit. But this one would be dead. I'd be burning a card. I don't think I like that idea. So I'm just going to... but it's going to be attacking here. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with it. Let's keep healing. I'm going to stay right where we are, so don't even use the movement. There's going to be an attack here, and then one against him. So not both of them attacking him. That's a good thing. Okay, we can take that. Oh, and he's going to move up and heal both. Alright, well. Round 4. We're up to 3 enemies, so 17 left. We're doing great. We're doing great. We're seeing Tiago for a 14. Shocking advance for the move, for the light and desert night, for all of this. Disarming something, somebody. Making an attack as well. 21 freezing nova and impaling eruption. I don't know. I'm kind of choosing a lot of cards that I could use the top of both of them. So this one could be good to 1, 2, 3, 4. I could make the AoE attack I was talking about before against the 3 of them. That is bringing another card, but it's probably not a terrible idea to try and take them out quickly, right? And if we can get one of them disarmed and maybe kill 1 or 2, again, not holding my breath. But 23, Thief's Knack and Swift Bow. So I'm going to actually do this backwards. I'll do this instead of flanking strike now. So an attack of 3, make it 4. Against the poison and swift bow, we can make an attack of 3 and maybe finish off one of these two. Yeah. Then 23 suggestion. Here's another one where I'm taking the top ability of both. I could do either of them and be happy with doing the bottom ability of both of them as well. So we'll see what they're doing and then make our choice there. Okay. A move of 1 and then range 3. So this one isn't going to move, which means this one's not going to move either. Then this one's going to go 1 and then 1, 2, 3. I mean, an attack 1 is nothing. The bringing in the traps is going to be more devastating for them than for us. The shaman's going to attack us, and then they're just going to move 1 and attack 4. So if we can kill these two, you know, we still don't have to deal with them. Okay. So what does that mean for us? I think it means we want to kill these two and control this one. So maybe Desert Knight here. Or another thing I could do is just immobilize this one and back up a little bit, and I can still work on controlling you with a stunning attack from Derby. That could do that. And then this one is still going to be able to attack with an attack of 4 against you. That's pretty hurtful. I think I'm going to stick with my original plan. Let's make sure that this one does not attack. Okay? And I'm going to try and kill these two, and this one's just an attack of 3. Yeah. Maybe not just an attack of 3, but alright. It's a good start. It's a good start. And we can move. Do I really want to move anywhere? I want to move and then maybe come back would be my another option. But moving away means that this one... Oh, this one's a disarm, so it doesn't matter anyway. Moving over here means that he'll be getting some hits from them. But again, they're just attack 1. The worst is they pull a +2, of course, then it's that's an attack of 3, but picking up loot would be cool. We do want to eventually go to this back room, don't we? But I don't think I want to go too far. Let's stay where we are for now. We'll skip the rest of that movement. If you don't move, then you don't get to infuse the element. So you have to at least move, even if you want to stay where you are. If he's completely surrounded and I can't move, you will not get the element. Okay. End his turn. Good. Okay. That's a good start. Hey, keep throwing those around you. That would be wonderful. Yeah, there it is. Son of a... Okay. Well, at least we're not going to see it again, right? Okay. So in this case, I think I do want to use this. Not for here, but this, and into this hex. It would be good if I could figure out a way to hit all 4 of them. If I had range 5, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That could be something I look for Impaling Eruption, if I want to hold on to it. But I might even burn this just so that I can get healed up. She's gonna have to take a rest soon too, so I don't know if I want to be here for that rest. But let's make this attack now. Yep. That's good. We've taken 1 out, and 1 has 1 health left. Which means it's gonna be moving up and attacking. Undo. I think I want to move away in this case. Let's move back. Because if I stay up here, this one's going to be attacking her. Oh, that's right, disarmed. But maybe, maybe. And then we've got problems over here, so let's get out of the way with her. We'll burn this another time. Oh, I could have gone invisible. I think there's better times to use that. In this case, I'm going to use my eagle eye goggles. Oh no, that's right. I keep forgetting that you're disarmed, so I don't need to worry about this at all. Let's just make this attack, and then I will make the stunning attack against this guy here. Wonderful. Wonderful. And we'll make that ranged attack, throwing hammer to stun him. And do I want to use the eagle eye goggles? No, we'll use it for there. Okay. Good. Good. So, how do we want to do this? Do I want to use Gift of the Void? I could make an attack against this one with, let's say, with her. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then curse. That sounds perfect, actually. Yeah. Or we could have, let's say we have you go 1, 2, 3, or even, 1, 2, step into that trap. That would take 3 damage. And then make an attack of 3, let's say, against one of these two, and then it stuns itself, and then I can heal somebody. I mean, both of them sound great, don't they? Because I could heal you up with that major attack coming in, while controlling the field back here a little bit and softening up a little before I get back there. This one does burn while this one does not. And I'd be putting a curse out as well. This is tough. I think I want to use suggestion and heal him up a little bit. But if I do, then if I leave this guy alive, he could walk up. What do they have for modifiers? They have some ×2s, but that doesn't matter for Tiog. They've got the null, some -1s, and some 0s. So honestly, it looks like he's going to be taking 4 damage or less. Tiny chances for 5 damage. And where he's standing at the moment, we only have Flame Shroud and Flaming Sickle. Oof. I mean, we're going to be using these traps if we... Yeah. Well, I think we need to be killing them and softening them up. This is probably a good way to start doing that. So we will have this one stunned for its next turn. Walk it over that trap. Make an attack. Yep. And then we'll heal him up for the incoming attack there. I just hope that they don't... I mean, they could pull the ×2 now, right? That's kind of my thought. Let's... Nice. Let's make sure that... stay right there. And make this attack. Okay, that's even better. Pull... I mean... It could be worse, right? Or it could be better. But getting rid of one of those +1s just means that they now have just 1 +1. And we'll heal you up a tad. Just a tad. That'll do it for her turn. Okay, they pull a -1. I'll take it. Round 5. we'll be seeing Derby going first at 4. Flanking strike with quick hands. Flanking strike definitely to kill one of these two. With the eagle-eye goggles, we'll certainly be able to kill. Maybe not certainly. I guess we could pull... not certainly, but hoping to kill one of these two. Then 6, Flaming Shroud with Flaming Sickle. I'm thinking of using this to pull this guy over his trap while dealing 3 damage and making an attack of 3, so that's 6. And it's now adjacent to him. We could see a change instead where I use this and then Flaming Shroud to maybe just hit the other one. I'm not sure. It depends on what happens with her, of course. 49, turn out the lights. If they all go late, then she can go for the attack there with turn out the lights and attack of 2 at range 3. Make it 3 with a curse. And then Wicked Scratch. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll do it the other way around. That could be another possibility. And then 99, long rest for the Spellweaver Keziah. Okay. Okay, that's not too bad at all. This is not bad, but it does mean we're going to be seeing some immobilization for the next round. I think he's going to be taking a long rest anyway, so it's not too bad. Inox guards, we're not going to be seeing any of those attacks, and the shaman probably won't be seeing that either. I think, if that's going to be the case, because he's going, I guess, this Inox Elite is going later, we can use the attack from turn out the lights there. Yep. And then, so we'll go make this attack now with Keziah. With the eagle-eye goggles, let's go. Well done, Missy. So in this case, man, I mean, I'd really like to be pulling it from here, but that's too far away. Because if I could pull it across, I mean, I could use this and then just stay where I am. But I think let's do my thought of moving over here. This means, unfortunately, what does this mean? They're going to move 2 and then a range of 4. So 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What I'm going to have to do... Yeah, she's stuck where she is. Yeah, that's what that means. Okay. So we'll skip the rest of that movement. We'll make this attack. Oh, that couldn't have come at a much better time. Thank you so much. Is that number 7 or 8? It looks like 7. Okay. So we've killed the first 5. That's number 6. So 6, 7. Yeah, so we've killed 7. Okay. I was wondering when that was going to get updated. But then this one will be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on the map. So we're going to have to open a door. Yeah, we'll probably have to open the door back there anyway. But we could just continuously kill them until we get to 20. And that could be another option, because we can kill them slowly. I think instead what we want to do, and we've done some really good work up here, maybe a couple mistakes, but we're doing some good work up here that now we can start working on them. Getting rid of them is key, so that once we're fighting them, we're not getting picked on by them. I say them a lot right here. We can start working on the guards without being picked on by the archers, and there's good choke points to be working on them in waves as we make our way to the back. Make sense? Cool? Alright, let's move on. Okay, so you're stuck too, but you're going to take a long rest anyway. That's not a big problem. ×2. That could be a much worse place to put that, so I'm fine with that. We'll make this attack using this. Yep. Cool. Really cool. And then I can't move and loot. And I guess it really doesn't matter. She's going to be taking a long rest. She is taking a long rest, so it does not matter what happens here. So maybe we don't take a long rest with her. But I think we will. But maybe we don't. But I think we will. Yeah, so as you can see, there's some good choke points going on here. Just here and here. Cragheart does some interesting things because there's some obstacles in the middle. But because I kind of like to leave them there, the problem is that, you know, this guy can stand right there and freely fire over the obstacles. So it's not really, maybe it's in our interest to go take them on as they're pouring through here. Now he's stuck back there, free to continuously shoot at us. Not a great idea. Okay. I'm thinking Ride the Wind is going to be perfect for picking up that chest. So we'll want to be opening the door with 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, with 5 movement at least left over. So that way she can run in, pick up the chest, and it does not matter. She can just die at that point. And we don't have to worry about obstacles or enemies. So that might be something we do. Do I need it now? Well, maybe, because it would be good to get back here. I just don't know if I want to do that with her yet. Can't get rid of that. Flashing Burst is a good thing to keep. Freezing Nova, that heal could be good. And of course that's good too. I don't know, maybe because we're stuck back here waiting for them to get to us, let's get rid of Ride the Wind. I see that loot, and I see the Alva loot, but we have others that can pick it up along the way. Let's get rid of Ride the Wind for now. And when we get it back, when we use Reviving Ether, we'll get it back, and we can then jump back there. So we want 8. Maybe from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll be able to hit any hex in this room. As long as we're starting from somewhere back here. And even from there too, because of her magma waders. Hazardous terrain, you get heal to self. So maybe we do want to walk on hazardous terrain with her. There's some back here, here, and then up there. Things to keep in mind. Round 6. Here comes the other one. Now we're at capacity, I think. 1, 2. Nope, it's just 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, that is quite the formation they've got there, isn't it? Jeez. What is this? The T formation? And they have to come from these sides. What was I thinking of? That Impaling Eruption. This is what it's made for right here. That's what it's made for. Let's start off with Watley this round with Black Moon and Sap Warmth. I'm thinking burning the bottom ability and using Black Moon for the heal. This way I can move right to here with Sap Warmth and then heal everyone, including herself, for 3 at range 2. So everyone will be range 2. And that could be pretty helpful to heal everyone. And then Black Moon to continue to heal Tiag, so that he'll be full health. Yeah, he'll be poisoned, but he'll at least be full health, and he can remove that poison when he gets to his long rest. 80, we're going to go late Reviving Ether for the move and Flashing Burst for the attack, bringing in light for Tiag's next round, and then long rest. I didn't really consider taking a short rest with her. I think it could be interesting to go early, but because I'm stuck, the only thing I could really do is swift bow with my strengthen, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There's some options, but it's probably not enough to kill anything. If, let's say, this one had a health of 4, then I'd consider it further, but let's not. Okay, they're just going to be moving 2. They're going to be moving 2, range 3. Yikes. So we will be seeing attacks over here just against her, and I think it's just going to be this one. Yeah. I don't think anybody else is going to be in range to make attacks, so that's good. There's only the 3 of them. Did we kill one already? I don't remember. And then we're only going to see one attack from this one over here anyway, so okay. We will see 2 attacks. Yikes. Okay. Whew. Whew. That was rough. But we will be healed. Everyone will be healed here. That's fantastic. And we'll continue that healing right there. Again, we're only going to see one attack. An attack 3. It's going to be an attack 4 from this one, 1, 2. So it could be worse. And having him low in health means that he could have died. So this way he won't die. And we picked up some loot. Yeah. Yeah. That would have killed him. We'll get rid of the poison on him right now anyway, so... probably a good thing to go for this one. I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer, but I could use my eagle eye goggles. How close do I want to get, though? Maybe get in the way for an attack from this one, potentially. So that wouldn't be a bad place. No, let's go right there. Alright, skip. And the attack here, let's use the eagle eye goggles. In this case... And I'm thinking going invisible. I'm thinking of going invisible. I wanted to wait until the end to use it in this room so she doesn't die when she gets back there, but honestly, I'd rather her survive to get to that last room, because I do want her to be the one doing that. Let's wait for the next round. I don't think I'm going to burn either of these. No. So I won't use this, but I will use this. Oh, that's right. But if I do use... No, let's not. Let's not. Because I can go really early next round. They've already gone. I can go really early with Monobolt next round to kill that one. Yeah, so let's not. I can use this maybe next round if I feel like it's getting dangerous. Okay. Round 7. So we're starting off at 7 with Keziah. Monobolt for the attack 3 at range 3. And Freezing Nova probably just to walk away. I don't see... I mean, I could use the heal 4. I didn't want to do that, right? I didn't want to use a burn. But my fear is... I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Because I'd like to heal him up a little bit more. That would be getting him close to full health again, so... It would burn, and it would bring in light. Could be helpful. But it would have to mean that next round, when I take my rest, I need to make sure that reviving ether is in my hand, and then I also need to use it in the coming round. So we'll consider it. 12 barbaric instincts for the bottom ability. This could be interesting here. What I'm going to do is move to attack 1 and wound. I don't think I need that wound, but it's going to come in handy if I miss. And shocking advance for the immobilize. So attack here, immobilize this one, so no attacks from that one. Walk over here, make the attack against this. So my thought is this monobolt is to attack here. Then we make another attack, walk away, he's stuck, kill this one, regardless if I miss or not, because it will be wounded. And then 86, smoke bomb, to then pull this one and single him out for an attack of 5. That should be enough to kill this. This one will be dead, this one will be dead. And then we'll be halfway through. We'll have 3 attacks going on him. Let's see. I guess I could leave it there and then pull this one in to make the attack, depending on what it's doing. Alright, they're not moving, which is perfect. And then we have that one attack over here. Okay. And then we have this one too. I did forget about this. It was here and it walked over here, I think. So we'll make this attack using, I guess it could be anything except for light. So we'll just use ice. Right there. That's a good start. Okay. We do have... How far are you going to go? You could go 1 and then 1, 2, 3. Or 1 and then 1, 2, 3. So this one will go here to make the attack against him. Yep. So maybe we do want to continue healing. And then this one will also heal. Yes, because he'll be standing closer. So we will burn this to make sure that you're healed up for these attacks. We're also bringing light in. That's not going to be useful because we're going to use it right now. Okay. Now, what we can do is go invisible. I don't think we need that. We don't need the stamina potion, so I guess we'll be using that later. We'll be probably taking a long rest to get back our eagle eye goggles. And that way we can pick which one we want. Do we want flashing burst or do we want monobolt? And we also want reviving ether. Yep. So end her turn. Okay. So we'll make this attack now. I don't... Yeah. If I don't use this... If I use this now, then I can't move later. But that shield could come in helpful. Oh, we've got our armor. Yeah. Okay, so don't worry about it. We'll make that attack. That way you can't attack us. Not that I'm going to be around anyway, right? And then we'll use this to run over here. Also picking up 6 more gold. Make that attack. And it's a +2. +2 would have been good over here, but I'll take it. Okay, then all of this, there's what? How much more loot here? 6 more gold there. I think that's just 3. Yep, then there's 3 more down here. Okay. Suffered, okay, he suffered an attack for Insomniac. That's good. She's finished Dynamo. She needs to kill a monster and loot the money in the same turn. That's going to be tough. And 7 or fewer experience. She can only gain 3 more. That's going to be difficult. Going to be difficult. Okay, but we can try it out. Good, we can get rid of all that. One more attack here. Good. That's not too bad at all. We've used all our armor, but He's at 10 health. That's pretty good. So, which one do we want to pull? Fortunately, there's no more traps over here, and it would have been nice to pull this one over, but that's maybe another turn. I don't know. Do we want to pull this one in, or do we want to really just kill this one? We're going to be gaining an experience out of this. So, I kind of want to pull this one in because it's going to be walking up anyway, and we might be able to do more damage to it if it's closer and we don't have to move away, let's say, with him. What would be the reasoning for this? Or we can pull this one in just to make sure it's dead. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I kill this one, one will spawn in. If I don't kill it, let's say I make the attack against this one and I don't pull a ×2, which is a slight chance, then one will not spawn because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's hit this one to keep one from spawning this round. Right there. I might as well use my eagle eye goggles. Or do I? Because if I don't use my eagle eye goggles, then I even have a lesser chance of pulling that. But I have chances of I'll use my eagle eye goggles. I think it's a good idea to use it here. So conflicted. Because if I pull that ×2, then my plan goes out the window. And if I guess if I use my eagle eye goggles now, then I won't use it later. So let's just make it. Alright. That's okay. We'll use the goggles next turn probably against those two. Alright. I think that's it. Let's not go invisible. Next. Let's do it. Round 8. So we still have the 6. Another one did not spawn here. This guy was already here. So we're not seeing an extra 1. Now let's kind of take back those numbers. If we can start killing them faster than they spawn, then we'll be able to make our way to that door, open it. But if there's always 6 on the board, then it's going to be difficult to open that door. Now what we could do is just, all 4 of us, we're already clumped up, we could just run this way, right? While they slowly make their way. We'll have to maybe control this one for a turn or 2. So that could be another option. Run away from this mess. 16 for Tiag. Swift strength for that top ability. Let's bring in these 2 guys here. You and you. That'll be an attack of 2 against this one. Potentially it's enough to kill it anyway, but if it's not, then we've pulled it in closer. And also you to there. Flaming Sickle to make sure that they take some damage, and then we'll pick up the loot like a vacuum. 23, Thief's Knack for the bottom, and Sinister Opportunity for the top. I realized I thought about using this, but I'd be gaining 2 experience out of it, and I don't want to take 2 experience in this one turn, because then I won't be able to gain any more experience after that. It's not looking like I'm going to be getting layabout for her. But I hope I don't finish with 8, because then I could have mitigated that 8th one. But in this case, I won't gain any experience. It'll be an attack of 4 and an attack of 3 against this. If I pull 0s, it's enough to kill her. 49. Turn out the lights for that bottom ability and Master Influence for the top. I like this combination. Unfortunately, it's a little late, but what we can do is maybe finish some things off, and if it's not, if the enemies are too far away or all of them are dead, then we'll just use turn out the lights for some movement or something like that. And a long rest for Keziah Mason. That way we can choose which 2 we're going to keep, well, which one we're going to keep with Reviving Ether. Okay. I'm glad that they are not going to be doing the their normal 15 initiative attack 3 with poison and then shield up, because that would have killed my plans. But putting more traps out is helpful. We can use those later. This way looks like it's not a place to go anymore, but we'll think about that. Yep, here and there, right? Correct. Oh man, right to there. That's good though. At least that one's dead. And we can now have them suffer some damage and vacuum up that loot. 9 loot. 9 gold. So that is his turn. There is going to be one attack from back here. An attack of 3. Okay. So let's make this attack first, because if it's dead, then I don't get this, and I'm okay with that. Do I go for the Eagle Eye Goggles? No. No, I do not. Because if it's not dead, I've got a way to go for him. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Well, I have a way of dealing with them. With this. I can have him make an attack, or her, the guard, make an attack against the archer, and as long as it dies, then she will die as well. But I was kind of hoping to make him make an attack against something back here. Yeah. Oh well. And it will be at advantage too. Right? Yes. So is it worth killing both of them with this one blow? I'm not going to use the fire. I think I've got a way to use the fire. Yeah, it is. Let's see it. That was worth it. That was definitely worth it. Okay. So there's only 5 enemies left on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, correct. And we need 7 more. Not bad. So 1 is definitely coming at the end of this round. And then we just have to... We don't have to kill everything in this room, right? We just have to get close enough. So when we go open that... Ugh! Ow! But we do have... Let's see here. We have Black Boon, and then we can also follow up with like a Gift of the Void to remove that poison. Or do I just burn a card now? What card would I want to burn if that's the case? I mean, none. So we'll take the damage. Ouch. And in this case, let's keep this so I can heal him up. We'll drop Flashing Burst. And that'll do. Round 9. We're going at 4 with Derby, Flanking Strike, and Swiftbow. Swiftbow I'll be using to pick up a bunch of this loot here. There's 3 there, there's 6 there. So we can move 2, loot every hex you enter with this action. Boom, boom. I mean, honestly, we could just go here or here and loot, but that's not what that does. So I kind of like this when you get a +1 move on here, then you can go 1, 2, 3, and you'll loot all of the hexes. That's when it shines the most. Flanking strike, we're going to be attacking this big guy there. Big girl, I guess. 6, Flame Shroud. I wanted to go early. Let's get some shield and healing sands to heal up. 7, Monobolt for that heal. So this is now heal 4 plus another heal 3. That's a heal 7. And then Reviving Ether. Grab all of her cards back. Then at 15, Signs of the Void. We'll want to put another shield onto Tiag and Gifts of the Void to heal him up even more so. So we'll be full health, everybody. He's going to have a whole bunch of shield on him, which will help out greatly. Hopefully this one is hurting quite a bit, and we'll probably go invisible since we haven't done that yet. So yeah, maybe we'll go invisible out here. Of course, we'll see what they're doing. Just to move 1, so we don't necessarily need to go invisible for her, but we probably do want to so she doesn't get hit by that. Although it's just an attack of 3. It's going to move here and then attack 3. Because where he's standing, he's not going to be able to make an attack anywhere else. And then we have to deal with this attack. Yeah, so we might want to go invisible. I don't want her to get hit twice. So, yep. 1, 2. You know, I could do something like this, but I don't know. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing to do over here. Let's just go with our normal right there. Confirm. And we'll make this attack here. I might as well go for the Eagle Eye Goggles now. I only have 1 more attack left before she needs to take a rest. So let's go for it. Wow. I'm sorely disappointed in this. I mean, I've pulled a ×2 just a couple of times. And I guess a +1. It's probably... This one's probably closer to what average looks like. And it's disappointing. We will go invisible. So that attack is going to be up against Tiag here. Okay. Tiag, let's heal up. This is going to move 1 and then make an attack. So do we want to move? Because, I mean, I see this loot, this gold over here, but my problem is this. I don't want him to get stuck back here. We do have that jump 6 if we want to really get over here to get away from this cluster. But again, do I want to go this way? Maybe... Ah, right, and I don't want to get too far away from her either, because we're about to get healed. So let's at least go this way? Is that going to do anything? Not really. We'll skip the movement. Yeah, not really. From here, it's still 1, 2 to get here, and then around there. So, end his turn. Okay, so keep healing up, buddy. And then get all your cards back. And I could use the stamina potion to get Monobolt back right now, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need that. I'll be getting 6 cards back. So, right? Yeah, it won't show it until the end. Okay, keep healing. Keep healing. And you're going to be attacked twice. I was just looking at this. I could probably move her up just to kind of create more cluster. More of a way that they have to go all the way around all of this. But we can do that later. I'd like to get him protected. And actually, now that I think about it, it would have been better to go back here, maybe, because I could send him up, but then he'd be getting another attack. No. So, let's just move over. Screw it. We'll move over because that leaves this open if we need to stand up here for some ranged attacks over the obstacles. Nice. 1 damage there, not too bad. Ouch. Okay. So we definitely want to kill this one now. We want to control this one for round 10. We're probably not going to see anything from them, and we want you dead very, very quickly. Okay. But we're not doing too bad. I'm noticing here that she has, it took her, what, 9 rounds to use all of those cards. Let's say 8 rounds, because we don't want to count that last round to use Reviving Ether. So 8 rounds. So by round 18, we should be done, right? And we burned a lot of cards to get there. So I'm thinking that she's going to be okay. This is going to be the problem here. 1, 2 rounds until she needs to take a rest. So that's round number 3. And then we rest. We'll get 5 cards back. So that's 2 more rounds. And then we rest. And then 2 more rounds, I think. So, okay. As long as we don't burn any more cards, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. She might exhaust at some point, though. She has enough cards that I'm not too worried about her, and I'm not worried about him either at this point. I do want to exhaust with Derby, and I don't want any more experience. That's probably not going to happen anymore because I want to be dealing damage quickly, right? I mean, in this case, maybe we just do the attack 4, maybe against this one. Poison it and then attack 4, something like that. That might be an okay thing to go for, and we just don't worry about wounding here. But we do want to exhaust with her. And we've already gone to the sanctuary with him. This is going to take a while, we already know, and 4 boss scenarios, which isn't going to be today, so. As these are the only 2 cards, we'll take Special Mixture later and Open Wound. And I'm thinking that I want to use Desert Knight for that disarm. Maybe disarm here or here. That would be best. And then Shield of the Desert will think about the Shield 3. I don't really want to do it, but in a pinch, we're going earlier than all of them. It might be an okay thing to go for, and then we'll keep one of them disarmed. As for Keziah, Flashing Burst and Aid from the Ether for summoning the Mystic Ally back in again. I am really disappointed that that thing died so quickly, but we should be able to put it back here and it'll be okay. Just making sure we can make an attack, bringing in Light, and then Aid from the Ether. So from now on, they'll be making attacks against them. I could put it over here too. I don't think it matters. Putting it here might be best because they're not going to be walking this way or this way or this way. And it'll just slowly go around, and maybe it doesn't need to go around, it can just shoot over the obstacles. We'll think that way too. And as for Watley here, give and take for the poison somebody and then bless and strengthen somebody at 3, 1, 2, 3. I guess that's only you. So maybe I'll use Wicked Scratch just to move up, but I was considering to use it for another strengthen. Maybe we go later. I want to go early because then I could strengthen both of them. So maybe I'll do that. The, oh, that's right. The poison is us. Right. So I can bless and strengthen. I'll probably just, like, poison one of you two and then strengthen the other. Yeah. So I think that's what I'll do. Can I reach everybody? Poison ally within 2, and then 3, and then this is 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'll probably go for strengthening both of them this turn. Okay, not moving anymore. Let's see about killing him now. The archer. Inox guards are going to be range attacking. 1 and then 1, 2. Yeah. We might have to start walking away from them. Just for the round or something like that. This is a problem because they're all at advantage now. Yikes. Okay, well, let's make sure that... Well, do we want... Which one do we want to disarm? Probably this one. But it's going to attack normally because it can't move away. If it moves here, it's still adjacent. It can't go this way or this way or this way. So it's stuck where it is, and it'll be making a ranged attack at disadvantage. But because of this, it's just a normal attack. This is going to be a normal attack. And this one can walk up to here and then make an attack through there. So... But I can't reach him. I'm just wondering if I should pull this out now. I don't think so. Let's just go for this. I think making sure you don't attack is okay. Okay in my book. Now... If I stand where I am, none of them will be able to make an attack, but if I move up, one of them will stand here and make that attack. I'm thinking of backing up, but I don't want to back up too far. Let's move over here. Because that one will stay where it is. This one will move up 1 and then 1, 2. So she'll have to probably move back as well. Yeah, okay. Let's start moving toward this. Yeah, the bottleneck. Okay. So... okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. This is what I wanted to do. So we'll poison ourselves, and then we'll have one of you, and then we'll do that again. Okay. Yeah, poison ourselves. Because I think I've already gotten rid of... Yeah, I've already gotten rid of closely the abyss. In this case, we'll get you blessed and strengthened. Yep. And then we'll strengthen this one. This one. Kazaya. So they both have good attacks going into this. Maybe we can kill off this one. Alright. Let's see. Already strengthened, so I don't have to worry about those. Come on! And in this case, I want to put it back as far as possible, because I don't want them to start... I think it'll be okay, but let's put her back here. I don't want this range 2 to become a range 2 for them, and then they kill her again. Do I want to take this now? Nope. Let's go. So we'll use this right here. It's not the wound. That's fine. It's mostly... I just need a +1 here. +1 or better. Okay. Okay. Then back up. Or do I back up? Maybe I go this way to make sure that this guy is poisoned. Because the attacks are going to go against her. Oh, that's a good point. Why do I move at all? So skip the movement, and we will just poison you. Maybe I should have done that first, but I was thinking of moving away. This way, this attack's at disadvantage, and then we have one attack here. Okay. Oh! There's you too! Yeah, see, it moved one this time, but it didn't last time. Strange. Good. A minus. Round 11. We need 8. We need to kill 8. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the map. And I still want to open up this door. But these two are close to dead. And then they all have full health. But once this one is dead, honestly, it is going to go a little bit more smoothly. And this one could be problematic. Let's go through my plan and then decide on if that's a good idea or not. So, Freezing Nova, I really want to just go early. I don't think I'm going to burn this because I want to use it for the movement, and then Impaling Eruption for the attack 3, range 4, going through everybody. Bam, 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 bam. But this is going to be going first, so maybe that's enough. And if it is, then she can walk up to here, and then bam, 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 bam. Alright, we do have the Eagle Eye Goggles, we have the Cloak of Invisibility. This might be a good time to use that. I'm hoping these two are dead, and then some good work against these 3. Then Black Boon for Watley and Lure of the Void. Maybe that disarm, maybe a move and a move, maybe the other way around. Long rest, long rest. I'd like for him to take a long rest at the very least because of the because I'd like his armor back, and I want to heal a little bit. For her, I really want these Eagle Eye Goggles again, and I don't know if I should chance it. Do I say screw it and go for it? Because what's going to happen is if she goes up here and goes invisible, they're going to be pummeled by at least an attack each, probably. Maybe 1 and 1, or maybe they are able to attack at range, so then I guess it would only be these two still. So I don't think they have a move of 3 to make a big attack. In which case this one would, Keziah would be here anyway, so there's only these 2 spaces for them to stand. I'm gonna go for it. It's too late. Okay, yeah. But it's pretty weak attacks. And we're hoping you're dead anyway. Oh no! Okay. Perfect. Hey. Good. That's actually really good because now they're not going to want to stand here to make an attack. In this case, we'll move up and then we'll attack all the way through. With our Eagle Eye Goggles, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be enough to kill this and do some good damage there. It was good work. It was good work. Now, I could say screw it and let this happen, because if I go invisible, then let's see here. Number 5, number 1 is going to go here and then attack her. And the next one is going to step into this and attack either one. I feel like I shouldn't go invisible in this case. That I should take one of these hits. Because they're not bad hits. I can take that. Ah. Thanks. Why? Well, that last one actually does make sense. Because now there's a space for it to go through. Wow. That worked out really well. We got lucky that one of them stepped on the trap over here. I'm still not sure why it didn't decide. I can step on this trap or this trap way over here. Maybe it had equal distance and it was just a random chance, but... Well, I mean, if that's the case, we're going to heal up, right? We are. I was thinking of this, but honestly, to do what? Disarm you, and then what? Maybe walk him over the trap? Or her over the trap? I could burn another card to make this attack, but I feel like that's not really a good idea. This is probably the best idea. Let's heal him up. He's going to get all that back, or get the poison removed anyway. Yep. That worked out pretty well. And then we'll start walking in this direction. Because now they don't want to... They can't go over here. This is the place that they're going to go, right? Of course, she's over here now, so... Round 12. We have Derby going first. Open wound and swift bow. Open wound to make that attack. I'm hoping that's enough. And we'll be getting experience out of it, so layabout is gone. It's gone. And swift bow, we'll pick it up and we'll continue moving through to this side. Then at 12, following immediately after, Barbaric Instincts and Healing Sands. Let's move up. Gain disadvantage for all future attacks this round. To stand here, and Barbaric Instincts to shield up. Maybe pull you in. I'm still thinking if I want to do that. We'll see what they're doing. 83 to go really late. I don't want them to be moving up and making an attack against my Mystic ally. Honestly, I'm hoping that they're not moving. But this thing's probably going to die again. That's unfortunate, but anyway, she's already leveled up. There we go. Ride the Wind and Fire Orbs. I'm not sure if I want to burn this card. It's not looking like she's going to make it to the end anymore. At first I was thinking, yeah, we can go another 8 rounds or something like that, but I've already brought her in this, and I don't see that happening unless I don't burn any more cards ever, and I've already burned Impaling Eruption too, so that's the problem with her, but if she's taking enemies out, she doesn't need to make it to the end. We're taking a long rest with Watley. Okay, they're not moving. So I won't pull this one in. We'll just move up. Let's hope that this is enough to kill you. I'm not even going to use the Eagle Eye Goggles because I have that pull if I want to pull you in, and then I can just move up after. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Go through here. We're just going to do this. There you go. So we're still able to pick up the loot. That's nice. And in this case, we'll confirm. I'm going to pull you over the trap and you're dead anyway. There. How annoying, huh? We'll skip that ability and then we'll move up to here. Skip that, we don't need it. work. Just please don't die. I don't want to burn this now. I mean, I could probably kill this and this. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna go here and just make these attacks. I don't have my eagle eye goggles, but what I can do is at least go invisible, and then they don't want to go this way again. So, fire orbs here, here, here. I'm hoping for a +1 on at least one of them, or both of them. Okay, one down. I will take that. Hey, I'll take it. We pulled the ×2 there, and we killed one. We'll go invisible here. That way, they don't want to go this way. There's no traps on this side anymore, so they'll want to walk this way again. Whereas they don't like this area anymore. Stamina potion? Nope. Okay. Round 13. It's getting a little tricky here. We only need 4 more, alright? There's 2 that are possibly dead, or very likely dead at this point. We just need 2 more. But if they keep shielding up, it's going to make things a lot worse, so... yeah. This one will probably be fine making an attack here. I just hope that they don't make those ranged attacks now. So we'll start with 6. Tiag. Flame Shroud for the movement and the shield, and Desert Knight to keep somebody from attacking. We'll see. 15 Signs of the Void for Watley, which we're going to do something funny for. This is at range 3, and that same ally may perform move 2. It doesn't say with you controlling the actions. Okay. I was thinking of moving her. But instead, what I'll do is... I'll heal you first, Gift of the Void. Or maybe over here, I'll see who I'm going to heal. And I think what I'll do is I'll have you move up a little bit. I want to block this off completely. I don't want them to come around here to make attacks against this. Or whatever. So yeah, if this was with you controlling the actions, then I would do it so that I could move you back if necessary. 93, single out and sinister opportunity for Derby. This way, if somebody's standing next to a trap or something, then I can push them in it. And then single out to make an attack. It depends on where everyone is standing over here. Do I go for a long rest? Yes. I think yes because of the eagle eye goggles. The magma waders. Oh, I could step over here. Or over there. Where did I want to be? I think it was in these hexes. 1, 2, 3, and then 5. Yeah, so... what I'm trying to do is just slowly make my way here so that when I get the opportunity I can just jump back here, take the treasure, die, whatever, doesn't matter, while we finish off our goals out here. So we'll take the long rest. The only thing that's going to be a problem is this one, and I'm hoping that that one's dead from... well, maybe I do this if it's a problem. If it's going to make... okay, it's not going to be a problem, so I don't have to worry about it at all. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Now, who do I want to make sure that does not attack? So maybe I want to move over here and make one of them not attack so that one of them will stand next to this. Let's do it that way. I'll move over here. I'll keep one of them from attacking. None of them will be able to reach. I guess this one will go to stand here, and then I can just push him into the trap and kill him. I still like the idea, though. And we'll grab a shield. And we'll keep one of them from attacking. This one would be great with a +1. Oh, sorry, with a range. Yeah, within 2 hexes. Okay. Yeah. A +1 range would be great on that, but not going to be the case. Doesn't really matter, I guess. We'll just have you do it. Void Warden's turn. Maybe instead of healing you up, I heal you because you're about to get a hit. So I'll do that. And then I will... I could have you move up, too, but I still like the idea of pushing you up a little bit. It saves more movement for her later. So I don't have to use like a bottom ability to move too far. And this way they don't want to go this way still, and I'm picking up loot too. This is all good. Great. We'll use the hide armor there. Ouch. But that's not bad because I don't need to, like, I don't need to make an attack here. What I can do is just move here, push him into this, and then, or her, into that, and I don't have to worry about making the attack. I mean, I can make an attack and then maybe move a little bit too. 1, 2, 3, and then push you into there. That sounds good too. Let's make this attack. If it works, cool. Great. Yeah, I like that. Now we'll move up to here and push you into there so that I can make an easier attack against you next turn. And I didn't gain any experience out of this. But I've already failed it anyway. Alright. So it's on now. Yeah. You're too far away now. That's okay. Healing up over here. I think I'm going to be dropping this one. Yep. Let's go. And we got loot out of that deal. How much loot do we have over here? This is 3. That's also 3. Okay. Okay. Round 14. 3. 3 more. There's 1. So we need to kill 2 more in this group. Or something in there. And I don't think that's going to be the case. So we're going to go early at 7 with Keziah. Keziah is going to make her attack here. And I believe our little friend back here is going to take a step up and potentially kill this one. That would be cool. I'd be pretty happy about that. And then Monobolt and Flashing Burst. I guess it doesn't really matter which way I do this. Do I want light? Oh, I haven't made a choice here. So I do want light for Shocking Advance. So maybe I do it the other way around. I'll use Flashing Burst for the attack of 3. Monobolt still would be an attack of 3. Sure, she gets an experience out of it. We don't need that experience necessarily at the moment. But let's bring in light. And then what we'll do is we'll take a step up adjacent to this guard here. We'll get to why. Then at 14, we'll use that to bring in some shield. And we'll make an attack of 3 against maybe this one, and Blinding Sickle to make everyone suffer some damage. But I might call an audible depending on what they're doing, and I was also considering to use this top ability to keep maybe one of them from moving. I guess this one from moving. We'll have to see. Then at 21, Give and Take. Probably going to use it for this and Lure of the Void to disarm and move somebody I'm hoping if this is dead, then I can move somebody onto there and disarm them, and they'll even suffer more damage. That could be pretty nice. So I'm going to have to burn this, and unfortunately I'm not going to be getting any curses out because of... Oh, you know what? No, I don't. I have my boots. I have my boots. So I could just use the bottom ability to move 2 as the default action. I wanted the initiative here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I can move people around. 23, Flanking Strike and Thief's Knack for finishing, potentially, if it's too late, if something bad happened, or whoever else is standing here, or we'll just see. And Flanking Strike, I wanted her to move up so we could have a Flanking Strike. And maybe I just put everything I have into this. So Thief's Knack and Flanking Strike would be an attack of 5 followed up with an attack of 3. That's a good thing to finish this one off. So there's good chances of killing 2 now. This also, I'm going to be bringing her up to here. So in the next round, we can ride the wind into this room, pick that up, and then she'll die. She will die. Well, probably, I think that's a good time to use the stamina potion once and for all, and we can figure out what she'll do once she's in there. So we'll want to end her turn here. Okay. They're going late, moving 1, attack for 4. Okay. Great. So we just need, again, we just need 2 left. I'm hoping this one's dead. Another thing what we could do is move up and then make an attack against, like, this one. Oh, that's an attack of 4, and you have 6 health points left. So I might pull that audible. If that's going to be the case, then I'm just going to move up and burn one of these, burn ice or something like that. That way he can stop this one from moving and just take the hits from these ones. Or maybe just back up so that nobody takes those hits. So, whoops, undo. Yeah. So this is where I want to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8. I can reach anywhere in that room now. Done. Skip the movement. And then we'll use Eagle Eye Goggles. I'll use... I think I want to use Ice because I have a potential for darkness with her. We'll make that attack there. Okay. It's something. And now I want to use my stamina potion to go... I don't need to take a short rest or a long rest or anything. We'll just take Monobolt back so that I can go really early next round. Potentially getting away from any harm that's going to fall onto her. So, I mean, I guess I could do like a... Let's see here. Like I could make an attack against this one. If it's dead, then I can walk up. Or I think this is probably the best thing. Let's keep you from moving. Yeah, so it wasn't going to kill him anyway. And now this... Okay. We can just back away. Honestly. Oh, there's a trap right there. Let's not step on that trap. So we'll go here. That way, that one's stuck. We'll disarm one of those. This one probably. Okay. Void Warden's turn. We'll step all the way up to here. And we will make sure that you don't attack. Although, we do want her to die, don't we? So it's at range 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe what I do is I just disarm him and throw him into here. That sounds like a good idea. So run up to there. We'll disarm you. And I'll use that darkness. I don't need to, but I'll use it. Step into here. And that gives me an experience. I don't need to move anywhere else. Skip the... Oh, you know what? I could have you just step right into that, too. But I don't want this to end, so skip the rest of that movement. Okay. So we'll make this attack with Eagle Eye Goggles right there. This is the more important one. Okay, good, good, good. Man. Let's do it. Super. Super. She's getting a lot of experience out of this. Not what we wanted because of layabout, but a fail in gaining experience isn't necessarily a fail, right? Awesome. Round 15, we'll go Shield of the Desert and Swift Strength. Nice. Good things there. Monobolt for Kazaya and Ride the Wind. We'll take a short rest with you. Yep, take a short rest. And honestly, that's probably okay to drop. Yep. Burn, give, and take. Even though I could throw a couple curses out, but why? Who cares? I'm glad that you just came in here, because if you went into one of these hexes, like this one, my plan's fine. I can jump. So let's go with something like Lure the Void again. That way we will kill this one and you'll be fine. Yes. And Signs of the Void, I'll just make sure to go early. And I'm going to take a short rest with you because this won't matter at all. Burn it. And all I'm going to do is have her take a step up and make sure that she dies. So, Flanking Strike and... yeah, I don't really know another thought here. I will take this just in case, but I think I'm going to be stepping on it. We'll just take it, though. Perfect. So all I want to do is step right into here so that she takes all of these hits and will die. Maybe what I do is I'll step back here and make sure that she dies now. Oh, I mean, I can disarm it, grab a couple points, and she'll be the focus of all these attacks. So let's do it that way. Okay. Skip the movement, and I will disarm this. Sure, why not? For a couple more experience, and now she will die from these attacks. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
You push your way into the back cave, only to be faced with a half-dozen crying, screaming Inox children.
Oh my.
You have little opportunity to contemplate the implications of this development, however, as you find yourself also staring down the bows of several Inox archers. Your only option is to continue fighting.
Is it? Is it now? Okay. Well, that's an interesting development. Let's go pick up that chest. And I will use this. I don't think... I mean, I could use it there, but what's the point, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I'll grab the extra experience here and make the attack against whatever you... I mean, that was a good hit. There's some more loot in here, but I'm not touching that. What did we get? The horny. Cool. Keziah Mason loots horny. Alright. Thank you, Keziah Mason. Just grabbing the experience does not matter at this point, of course. Finally! That's the first time you pulled it. It's about time. It is about time. Keziah Mason. Let's see here. Well, let's do this so that she can get some more experience, right? Right? We will use whatever, that. And then I don't want to give the shield. What I'm going to do is I'll just confirm that target. We're going to skip and then move them into their face just so that it's too far for all that too. Oh, look at that. Sneaky, sneaky traps. Well, good luck back there. Skip the rest of that movement. She's going to be hit twice. Oh, no, 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 no. Receive the damage. Don't you dare miss. Okay, good. Thank you. There. She's done. Ow. Ow is right. She can handle it.
Running through the forest, fleeing the smell of burning flesh, you now find more than enough opportunity to contemplate your actions.
So, Insomniac, we picked up. Not Mugger. Kill, yeah, okay, kill and loot, alright. Nope, and we did pick up Dynamo away at the beginning there, that was great. 5, 5, 1, and 8 from the Spellweaver. Damage done, Spellweavers. Well, damage taken, 39. So, how much healing? Yeah, 11, 26, 11. That poor guy. I mean, that's probably enough to kill him. That's enough to kill him 3 times. Yeah. Gold piles looted 6, which is pretty decent. 4, 1, and 4. We did pick up the chest and a ton of experience. Look at that. Yeah, so we ended up going for 12 experience for the scoundrel. Not bad. All right, let's head back to Gloomhaven.
How your actions sit with you must be visible on your face as you meet once more with Jexera, this time in her manor. She hands you a sack of coins with a frown. They were thieves and murderers, she says blankly. They deserved what you gave them, and that is all I will say of the matter. I have one more task I would like you to perform. I require a diamond of considerable size for a customer, but I cannot find one anywhere in the city. There is a diamond mine, however, in the southern mountains, long since lost to the wilderness. I've heard reports that it is now overrun with vermlings, no doubt with some other more intelligent force behind them. If you can fight your way in and grab the biggest diamond you can find, I will give you a considerable reward. Now, leave me in peace. Jaxera's two massive Inox bodyguards step forward, directing you to leave the manor. Outside, contemplating your new task, you hear a small voice behind you. She's not looking for profit, you know. You turn around to see a female quattrel step out of the alley beside Jaxera's house. She's clad in dark leather armor and holds a conspicuous contraption full of whirring gears and topped with a conical metal piece connected to a tube. "RG's city guard," she says, introducing herself. "I know, I don't exactly look the part, but if anyone isn't what they appear to be, it's that Valrath you've been talking to. Sure, she's a merchant, but she's up to something far more sinister. She's been trying to overthrow the military in Gloomhaven for as long as I've been here, and we're all very curious about what her current machinations are. Look, you can go do her bidding like a good little puppy if you want, but if you'd rather actually help this town keep the peace and not get overrun by the wilds, I have a different idea. We'll get to the bottom of Jaxera's plans and expose her for who she really is."
15 gold, 1 prosperity, 8 experience each. And we've reached Gloomhaven Wealth 2, which is perfect because I was saving money for this reason. There's the diamond mine and the warehouse if we want to fight her, which is the track we're going to take this time around. Last time I put it to I put it to a vote and we went for chaos, taking her as our ally, and so let's see the other direction where we're going to fight Jaxera instead. Now this is a boss fight. It would be cool to go over here and get a boss for, is it Kazaya? Is it Kazaya? No. Yeah. Lavinia Watley. So we could, that sounds cool, but you know what? Gloomhaven Warehouse also is a boss. So we'll be going to the warehouse to fight some undead and her bodyguards. 2 of them. But that will be in the future. I think the next one I'm going to do is a hole in the wall, just to take a little bit of a break from the core game and dive back into the Jaws of the Lion series. Right now, we can go through the level up for Kazaya Mason to level 3. Cold Fire. I love this one. We've got an attack 1, range 3, with a 3, like a triangle formation AoE. We can bring in fire, or we can consume fire for making it an attack of 3, and we can consume ice for making this a stun attack. Now, I typically just go for the stun. I don't really need the attack if we're making stun attack against 2 or 3 enemies, but hey, it's nice to do both, right? The other option is Elemental Aid, heal 3, range 2, consume earth to make it a heal 5 without burning is really nice. Also on the bottom, shield 2, affect any one ally. If we consume air, we can affect all allies instead. We're not going to need that because we have Watley here. Kazaya and Watley can help out with support. They kind of split it anyway, so we're going to be taking Cold Fire, but I do want to remind that we have Icy Blast, and there might be a time when I come back for this, but I don't think so. The problem with the Spellweaver class is you can only have 8 cards. And if you level up 9 times, then you'll have your level 2 to 9 cards. And if you want to hold on to reviving ether, then that looks like you have to get rid of one of those cards, one of the level 2 to 9 cards. So that becomes an issue. You have to come down to a point where do you want to keep reviving ether? Because there are opportunities to recover some burned cards later as well, and have to get rid of a leveled card, or do you get rid of this and just take all of the high level cards? But for now, we're going to take Cold Fire. I've been dying for an AoE attack. Here's an AoE attack. It's free. We don't have to burn it. This by itself is not too terrible, but making it an attack 3 in this formation is not bad. Also stunning them, or just one of the above, is a good thing. We'll take a look at the merchant really quickly. Oh, whoops. Let's do this. Let's see here. We've removed the -1s and brought in +1s. Maybe let's drop some 0s. It would be nice if I was able to drop some negatives. That would be really nice. Now let's drop the 0s. 4 zeros gone. So it really thins out this side of the deck, the modifiers, and strengthens this side. Mostly just the +1s. We'll bring in some more +1s, and we'll start bringing in some +1s with some effects, and some +2s that bring in elements. Those are all fun. Okay. So we have the Empowering Talisman. During your turn, refresh one of your consumed items. So this could be any one of these potions or whatever, small items. You get to refresh one of the ones that you've consumed. Typically you don't get them back, but the Empowering Talisman allows that. Horned Helm, this is what we got from the chest. After moving 4 or more hexes on your turn, add +1 to your attack on the next melee attack this turn. That could be good for Asenath Weight Derby, because she has a lot of move. Let's see here, move 5, or where's the other one? Move 5. So she has these move 5 abilities. The problem is I typically like to use it for the top ability rather than that. So I find that this is a really good helmet, but because we already have the Eagle Eye goggles, I'm probably not going to do it. I'm definitely not going to do it. But it is a good helmet if you don't mind not attacking at strength and frequently. I think this would be good for some of the unlocked classes, or some of the locked classes that attack at advantage very frequently and have a good amount of movement. All right. Cloak of Pockets. I think this is an interesting choice. You can carry 2 more additional items, so we could have 2 more small items. At high levels, it seems a bit ridiculous, but I tend to put this on my Tinkerer, and I think there's one other class that I like to put this on because they don't stand up at the front line. They're more support classes, so giving them a bunch of potions and items is very helpful, and they don't need to be protected by, invisibility or armor or anything like that. Battle Axe, I'm buying this immediately for Derby. I was waiting for this one because when we make those attacks like single out, I can get into positions where I can make an attack 5 against 2 enemies, and that's absolutely huge. So we'll be definitely doing things like that. The Battle Axe could also go to Tiog. He's got a ton of money. Wow. That could be another good option for Tiog because of his... let's see here. It goes really well with Shocking Advance, being able to immobilize a couple enemies. If you don't have fire, you can use it here immediately. If you just have light, you can make this do the same thing without fire. Yeah. There's another, I think it's later that we get it. Oh, this is another one. Precision Strike. An attack 4, add 3 if the target has a negative condition, and if you have fire and consume it, you can also attack at advantage. That's absolutely killer with the battle axe. We also have weighted net, but this takes 2 hands. This one's pretty good for, I like this one with the Tinkerer as well, because then we can use it over and over again. It comes back after every long rest. We can use it and control quite a bit with that. And his abilities as well. Now, do I want to give the battle axe to Tiag, or is there something else that I'd like to purchase now? I mean, the poison dagger would be a good thing for him, honestly, because he doesn't have like major attacks. It's mostly just like poking with a stick. So we could put that poison out so when Derby walks up, or Keziah with her ranged attacks, they can be helping. The poison will be helping their attacks. I'll keep thinking about it, but I'm kind of in between battle axe and poison dagger for his hand, at least. We do have legs. Let's take a look at the boots. The boots of speed at the beginning of the round after all ability cards have been revealed, increase or decrease your leading initiative value by 10, meaning you can go faster or slower depending on what the enemies are doing. This might be good for him, because if I want to be going early and I can't get early enough for a particular enemy, but I need that shield, these could be really good for him, and I'm just going to do it. Let's just do it for Tiag. Buy item. He doesn't really need the movement or the winged shoes. The magma waders, I was considering, 70 gold, I could buy the magma waders. Those would be awesome for him to just walk through hazardous terrain and heal up along the way. I'm going to keep him with Keziah until kind of an investment, until we get the enhancements available for us, the Enchantress. And then I'll probably end up just selling it for 25 gold and putting that towards her personal quest. As for right, yes, we're getting for the small items, the minor mana potion and some stun powder. So nobody can get a second except for Keziah Mason, and the mana potion would be perfect for her. So I think I'm going to grab this, and eventually somebody, maybe Tiag, will grab that stun powder. Yeah. So we'll put this on Keziah. That'll be a good thing for her to use, either for herself or for Tiag. Probably not Huatli, but hey, it could help in a pinch. That just brings in any element that we want on her current turn. Cool. Well, that will do it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. You can let me know by leaving a like or a comment. If you're feeling ultra generous, you can follow the link in the description to buy me a coffee. With that, thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you next time.